Of May 22nd, 2025. Roll call, Jude Salado.
Martin Mills.
Griffin Road.
Okay, we have a quorum. I move to accept the meeting minutes of May 8th, 2025. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, good. Okay, so we have a couple of decisions to read. First one is ZBA case 2502, Felicia and Lourdes Ruiz. And the resolution reads, based upon the standards for, oh, I had to open it, didn't I? So in the card, I'd like to open ZBA case 2502. Second, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Resolution. Based upon the standards for consideration of area variances set forth in section 260-103B of the zoning law of the town of Woodstock, area variances from the zoning law of the town of Woodstock. Article 4, area and bulk regulations, section 260-16, minimum lot area and bulk table of the R5 district, and 260-20A, permitted modification of minimum lot area in order to create two undersized lots are hereby denied, subject to all requirements of the zoning law of the town of Woodstock, the New York State real property law, and all other applicable laws, codes, and regulations. Do we have any discussion on this?
No, I read the information. Okay.
Okay, so the only thing I would like to say is there are only 3 of us here tonight. However, we did discuss this at our last meeting where we had 5 members present and everybody reached a consensus and we all agreed. Okay, so the vote was announced as followed. Jude Solano, aye. Joseph Bellick, absent. Michael Castiglione, absent. Martin Mills.
Aye.
Greg Goodrow.
Aye.
And Stephen Tom is absent. So the resolution was adopted by a vote of 3 in favor, 0 opposed, 3 absent. Yeah. Today is the 22nd. Here, I'd like to open ZBA.
Move to close.
Wait, please, because we're here. Move to close ZBA case 2502. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I move to open ZBA case 2505.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, this is the application of John Keach and Jacqueline Wilson. Resolution reads, again, there were only 3 of us here tonight. However, at the last meeting, there were 5 of us present. We had a discussion about this and everyone was in agreement. Based upon the standards for consideration of area variances. Did anyone else want to discuss this? I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just trying to move through this because, okay.
No.
Based upon the standards for consideration of area variances and conditional upon compliance with stated representations, area variances from the zoning law of the town of Woodstock, Article 5, parking and loading standards, section 260-30B2, for a 4-foot infringement into a minimum required 5-foot side yard setback in order to create a parking space is hereby denied, subject to all the requirements of the zoning law of the town of Woodstock, New York State real property law, and all the other applicable laws, codes, and regulations. So I did that out of order too. Okay, the resolution was adopted as, the vote was announced as followed. Judith Salado, aye. Joseph Bellick, absent. Michael Castiglione, absent. Martin Mills.
Aye.
Ray Goodrow.
Aye.
Stephen Tom, absent. I hope you can tell the difference between my absence and my ayes. The resolution was adopted by a vote of 3 in favor, 0 opposed, 3 absent. Move to close ZBA case 2505.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So there's just a couple other things to mention. We did request escrow from two of our outstanding cases, 2501 Ian Vinci and 2506 Joe Fashka, Nomad Capital, and we did receive checks for both of those. We also received the letter from the Ulster County Planning Board for the recommendation on the case 2501. So does anybody have anything they want to discuss about any of that?
No.
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 Okay. I think that does it for us tonight. This is gonna be a world record. That was 8 minutes. Bravo to us. Move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.